Hi, just I'm going to send you a couple of videos with some quick cheat sheet notes, the things that I remember that are kind of essential. So first off, I'm actually going to make a video real quick to show you how to use the TV. It got a little screwy after my new TV went in, and then I got rid of my home media center because I got rid of that desk. So if you feel like tinkering and you got time, feel free to look at my sound system and fix it for me. So the video I'm going to make is going to explain to you the sound. I do have regular antenna TV, which doesn't have that many channels, but it's nice if you want something live or if there's, like sports or whatever. And then I've got several streaming services that I'll explain on the other video. And then there's just a weird sound issue with the TV. Okay, so there's that as a front load. And then the coffee maker is right on top of the counter, just to the right of the stove. I usually put about 2 scoops in for a good strong couple of, pour 4 cups in the water at the marker from the water bottle, the bottled water that's sitting to the right of it. I never put regular tap water in there. I always use bottled water for everything, including the boys and Frankie for their fountains. So that usually makes, about almost 2 good size, full good mug size cups of coffee. So feel free to use one of the mugs or the travel, cups that I have. They're in the cupboard just to the left of the fridge with all of the glasses and shit. And then what do I have? Oh, garbage. There's a live food garbage bin outside in the garage. Just as soon as you open the door, it's on the right-hand side on the first stair. You'll see it. Just because fruit flies grow really fast in here. So just make sure you put live foods outside. And then the recycling is right under the sink. And the other garbage for regular garbage that's not going to rot is right under the bar. And then the fish food, I've got a fish. It's in the little tank right there where the water is the flakes in the glass jar. And the reason I had to put it in a glass jar is because Mocha's a pig and he will break into it if it's not secured. So make sure you keep the food put away. And I usually feed him in the morning, but just as long as you feed him once a day, a little pinch is good. And his name is Chico. Chico, my fish. And then the power blows out a lot. It's going to be hot this weekend, I hear. So you might be running the fans and doing things, and the power might actually blow out. So to reset it, it's just go down the stairs in the garage, and it's on the left-hand side. You'll see the fuse box. I'll send you a picture of the exact fuse, but it's the lower quadrant, the lower right quadrant. The top switch on the lower right quadrant is the main one for downstairs. So just turn it off and then flip it back up. And make sure it's flipped all the way up and it's stuck. It's locked. Otherwise, it'll be loose like a tooth and it'll just keep blowing out. So make sure it's good and stuck and back in on position. And then bottom right. Oh, that's that. After, treats. After food, I make treats for them, and they're located in the 2 Pyrex jars. I'll send you a picture of that also. Just make sure when you feed them that you keep them straight, because one is made out of cat food, one is made out of dog food. So they are specific to each of them. And each of them get one of those little jerky treats after their food, after food. So after regular food at night. So after breakfast and after dinner. And then as far as other treats go, give Frankie a half a greenie after she poops, one every time she poops. At only half though, and then treat one of the little training treats per pee. I didn't give her, she could pee 3 or 4 times. I'll give her like 4 when we get back. And then you can give her a calm chew. Please give her a calm chew in the morning before you leave. They don't really do that much to her, but at least it'll kind of sort of maybe do something. And then the boys actually have calm chews also, and they might be good to go because they get a little anxiety when I'm gone. And those are with the tinctures. They're below the tinctures. I'll put them out so you can see them. And then for Frankie, also you can give her 1 piece of the jerky at night or whenever you're giving the boys treats. So, try to give them all treats at the same time so that the boys don't feel shafted, because I wasn't giving them at first, and now they get as many treats kind of as she does. And then the greenies. The boys love their greenies. They're in that treat jar labeled cat treats. So I usually give them 6 per day when I brush their teeth. But since I won't be brushing their teeth, feel free to just give them. They're just little bits, but I just, I give them 6 per day. So stick it to around that. And then also there's some sticks that are jerky sticks for them in the Tiny Tiger pouches up in the cupboard also by the treats. So feel free to split one of those in half and give them each a half every time you know, whatever you want, really. But just don't go too crazy, because anything beyond that per day is going to give them the shits. And then the room, I set up the Google Auto, so you can say, okay, Google, turn on guest room, and it'll turn on the fan, or it'll turn it off, but I just discovered it won't go back on unless you turn it on manually, so just know that. You can switch it and put a light on there if you want. If you prefer to have that on the fan instead, you can move it around. It's just tied in here once the bed's up. So I'm trying to do all that stuff for you before you get here. And then if the bed gets low, make sure that you plug it in and turn on the switch, the master switch over there, because that's what actually powers everything on this side of the room. And then, bring your favorite pillow. I'm going to make the bed for you, but I don't have good pillows, so just bring your pillow or pillows or whatever. But there's plenty of blankets, there's plenty of towels and toiletry stuff and all that shit. So you don't need to bring a bunch of shit, just your favorite pillow. And I mean, I guess if you have a favorite blanket, but you probably don't. And it's pretty warm. I don't think you're going to need a lot of blankets. So, okay, that's it for this one. I'm going to do another video with the TV, and I think you have everything for the moment. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be busy, but I'll have my phone and I will check it. Okay, thank you. Bye.